Hey guys, Wellen Customs here, and today we are taking a look at the DC Multiverse Supergirl TV series Supergirl action figure right here. Pretty interesting. To be honest, I don't really care that much about it. I really wanted the Build-A-Figure piece, but we'll take a quick look at her to see how she stacks up. So let's open her up. Alright guys, so here is Supergirl out of the box, and I have to say she is pretty much representing the TV series look that she has on the television show, which is not bad. But for any accessories that she comes with, it's just the Build-A-Figure piece for Doomsday right here, which is the left leg, it seems like. Not bad, so we'll put that to the side. But now let's take a look at Supergirl up close. Taking a look at Supergirl up close, she does have a okay looking head sculpt, but to be honest, it's not the greatest. According to the actress that plays her, I guess. It looks a little bit off, if I had to be honest. The hair is okay, not that bad at all. But not looking at the head sculpt, the body is pretty good though. I like the body. The S is very nice and neat. She does have some detail on her body with the red lines and stuff like that. Going down, she has a skirt right here. I kind of like how they actually made this because there is some slits in there, so she could actually get her legs up a little bit better if it was all connected, so that's pretty good for articulation. But going down to the rest of the body, right here at the legs, I'm not really sure it's supposed to be like stockings or something like that because the colors do not match the skin tone at all, but maybe it is supposed to be something like a stocking. You look underneath this, she has blue underwear on. Going down to the rest, she has her boots that go all the way up to her knees. Take a look at the back of her cape. A decent cape, not bad at all. Small, which is fine. It's a plastic feel, but it's pretty soft and flexible, so no real complaints. No real complaints there at all. Here's the back of her hair. She does have some kind of weird shading going on. It's a lot darker over here compared to the sides. I don't know if that's a QC problem there or it's on purpose, but it does not look right at all, to be honest. Going to articulation really quickly, she has a ball jointed head, but isn't the greatest. It doesn't go up and down that much, to be honest, just a little bit right there. It does go left and right. The hair doesn't really restrict it at all, so you're pretty good there. For the shoulders, she has hinge joint shoulders that rotate all the way around, up and down, no problems there. No bicep swivel, but at the elbow, it does go up about 90 degrees and rotates left and right, so you have that. At the wrist, she does have a swivel, but that's about it, no hinge. At the ab joint, not bad. It goes back a little bit. It goes forward just a tad, not the greatest, but at least you have something there, so that's pretty decent. And she has a waist joint, but mine seems to be stuck. Should I force it? No, maybe? Alright, let's try. No, I'm not gonna force it. It seems like it's really stuck. So I was able to loosen up the waist, so she does have a waist swivel right there, which is pretty good. She has T-jointed hips, but like I said before, her skirt may be a little bit restricting. It's good that they had the slits there, but maybe you might want to cut it a little bit more higher because her T-jointed hips are a little bit restricted, but they do go up a little bit. Pretty good. You do feel like it go up a little bit more because of the skirt, so like I said before, you might want to cut it a little bit higher. Split-wise, same deal. I feel like it is a little bit restricted from the skirt. Go about that much. Doesn't go back at all. She has a thigh swivel right there, one point at the knee right there, and a hinge at the ankle right there. So pretty standard articulation for a DC figure, Mattel. But it's not that bad. I have to admit, it's not that bad at all when it comes to articulation. It could be a lot worse, to be honest. So like I said before, cut this a little bit higher, her legs would be a lot better. And for flying poses, you know, not the greatest. Her head doesn't go back that far, so you could try a little bit. It's not horrible. You're really just pretty much extending her back at the ab joint though. Alright, for size comparison, here she is with some of the other figures from the same line. We have Armored Batman, and we also have Robin right there. Now for another size comparison, here she is with some of the Mafex Batman and Superman figures for a more realistic approach to these characters. Not bad. I think she is a little bit too tall for my liking, to be honest, but that's how she stacks up with these guys. And now here she is with some of the DC Multiverse figures, if you want to call it that, from the Batman v Superman movie. Like I said before, I think she is a tad too tall for my liking, to be honest, but that's how she stacks up right there. Now looking at her face up close one more time, I just want to point out, you know, it's not the greatest head sculpt in my opinion, but someone else might like it. Paint wise though, be careful how you pick your figure. I have a little black dot right there, and like I said before, the hair is a little bit not the best obviously when it comes to paint apps, but you can't even see that until you open the figure. But otherwise, you know, the eyes look pretty good, the lips look pretty good, the eyelashes look pretty good as well. That's pretty clean, to be honest. It's a decent face paint, if you want to say that, on the face, but other than that, you could. Is she supposed to have a mold there? Actually, I don't know what the hell that is, but other than that, yeah, it could be a lot better. Alright, so she's not a bad figure, to be honest. She's pretty good. The head sculpt probably is the worst part of this figure in my opinion. Maybe if you want to change the head sculpt to another one, you might have a better look for her. You could probably even give her, you know, a more animated or even cartoon comic look of a head, and I think it'd be a lot better because the body sculpt is pretty good. I have to admit, I like the body sculpt. Might be a little bit too tall for my liking, to be honest, but it's still a decent looking figure overall and a lot better than I expected. I really got this figure just for the Build-A-Figure piece, but I'm quite liking it. It's not bad. No real big flaws, to be honest. Just the head sculpt probably might be the weakest part in my opinion, but if you're a collector for more realistic figures from the TV show or movie, you might like it. But that's about it, guys. So quick review, just how it looks like, and that's about it. So thanks for watching. Like always, comment, criticize, subscribe, do whatever you want to pay attention. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Go to wildlandcustoms.com. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Peace.